Yeah! Felt good, didn't it? Hotep Jesus is coming up. Remember this when he went into Starbucks?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
All right, I heard y'all was racist, so I came to get my free coffee.
I saw that.
Yeah, I heard you guys don't like black people, so I wanted to get my Starbucks reparations voucher. What's that?
It's not a real thing.
It's a real thing.
I mean, I'll give it to you. I saw that on my Twitter last night. I was like, what the
Yeah, I need a free
I'll
coffee.
give you a free coffee.
That's what I'm talking about. This is justice.
Where was it? Philly. Philly? What? Are you serious? Oh, okay, timing.
I'm gonna finish this up and
This is justice. This is what I'm talking about. It's great customer service.
Yeah, I was reading that and I was like, there is no way.
Absolutely.
Made me mad.
Could you imagine?
Never here. Yeah.
You just throw some milk in it?
Sure. What kind?
Whole. Yeah. Reparations, man. Gotta get my reparations for being black in America. Black Lives Matter.
My life too mad. What? Do you have any flavors in it? We got caramel, hazelnut.
I'll take caramel.
Caramel? Sure.
Is that gonna make it sweet?
Do you want it to?
Yes. What's your name? I appreciate you. Amanda? Amanda, you are
It's
great.
my last day here until the fall.
Is it? You're amazing.
Thank you. I'm a student at Ryder, and our finals are starting next week.
Uh-huh.
So I had to like.
All right, that happened about a month and a half ago. One of the top stories in the country. He's been all over the news. Hotep Jesus joins us, and I didn't know till I heard he went on with Owen Schroyer that he was even a listener for a while. But he's got a long, interesting bio. Booksbybrian.com, hotepnation.com, Twitter, Vibe, Hi. But it's great to have him on with us. I just want to get him on as a commentator routinely to give his take on the world and the things he's doing, because I've seen that clip and wanted him on my show. And then I saw him with Owen. I was like, well, I'm jealous. Owen got him a couple times. I haven't. I watched the interview and really like what he had to say. So we'll cover the waterfront, but I think his awakening is important. That's one of the things he wanted to talk about because it's part of other people's awakening. And then where is this point in the world we are right now where things have gotten so crazy, and where does he think things are going next? So, Hotep, thanks for joining us.
Alex Jones, the man. What's up, baby?
Hey, you're the man, my friend. That's a great thing you did in Starbucks, and a lot of your other videos are awesome. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your awakening. You want me to get into being a fan of the InfoWar, Turning Point, influencer, Hotep, and Black conservatives?
Yeah. So first I want to just talk about my red pill. So, of course, I grew up Hotep, but as far as the globalists are concerned and the New World Order and Bilderberg, you were my red pill for that. You know, understanding the Federal Reserve and how all of that stuff happens and works, that was you. That was all you. So I just want to say thank you for putting that information out there and being my red pill out of Zion as far as that respect is concerned.
Well, that's awesome. You know, they really demonize me, and I'm willing to be demonized. They lie about what I say and do to twist it, to try to not point out that we've been very successful getting a lot of other great thinking minds just to get outside the box. Not that you probably listened to what I had to say, but it just triggered something that was already in you. But the thing I'm most proud of is how many great activists from every walk of life I run into that were triggered by this broadcast. Not even so much by me, but just by all the great things we do at InfoWars. So God bless you, and I'm very, very proud of that, my friend.
Yeah. I think activism was hijacked. I think what you started was a particular type of activism that spoke about very real issues, and then activism was hijacked where we talk about fluffy issues and bathrooms and all that nonsense. But I feel like you were a pioneer as far as the mental activism is concerned. But we got to do one thing for the internets today. We got to do one thing for the internet today. The internets need to see me and you side by side screaming and raging at the globalists, man. Can you do that for me, man?
Sure. I lose my voice. That's why so people. My voice used to be scratchy, but I scream so much, my larynx is gone. It's like, we're free. We're breaking the conditioning. Yeah. felt good, didn't it? I didn't know you were going to do that.
Oh, man,
it feels good now. I'm ready. But it feels good just to go, I'm done with whatever you, I'm not buying anything you say. I'm free, and I'm not buying your crap anymore.
Yeah. That's how I feel when I come off my periscopes. I got that Alex Jones rage.
Yeah. I've got old, though. I try not to do that anymore, but I tell you.
We need that. The movement lacks passion, and you bring passion, and I love it, man.
Well, usually when I do it, I'm already passionate having you on, but I'm usually, something's already pissed me off, and it's all coming to go, but I realize, they're not going to suppress us, and then I decide to fight, and then it just happens. But yeah, they made some good memes with, what's that called? Super Saiyan? It's some kind of Japanese TV thing where the guy goes, ah!
Oh, yeah, Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan, yeah. Enough about me, Hotep. My voice now halfway gone. So you're awakening. Where do you see us in the world today?
Where do I see us in the world today?
Yes.
Man, I see us like right at the edge of where Rome falls, when Greece falls, when Egypt falls. When you look at the similarities between a lot of the previous empires, it seems like the United States is at that fork in the road where if we don't make the right turn, we fall. If we make the right turn, we succeed as a nation. And I think that the conservatives have the right idea. And I think that if we can get more black people off of the Democratic plantation and over to the conservative side, we can avoid the bad side of the fork in the road.
I just got a chill. Every time I hear the truth, I get a chill, a good chill. There's a bad chill, you get a fear, but that good chill. And what you said is we are at the crossroads, aren't we?
Yeah, we are definitely at the crossroads. This is the time where people really have to buckle down, look at the facts, remove emotions, and really get on the side of good. Right now we're facing, it's really evil versus good. When you look at the actions of Maxine Waters and how that trickled into reality, attacking a member of Congress, as we saw the other day, this stuff is actually starting to manifest as evil. It's been evil since the Black Lives Matter movement has started. And this is really a matter of good versus evil. So I tell people, hey, if you want to be on the side of good, trust me, it ain't the Democrats. There's the clip right there. As you can see, like, this is it manifesting. This is just completely uncalled for. Here we have two people that are of adult age who they're not supposed to be approached like this in public, right? Like, there's a professional way to handle your gripes with public officials, with government officials. And this just isn't it. This is evil. This is attacking. This is communism. This is
they're also projecting stuff. Mitch McConnell's been an open borders guy. So they just project Nazis. And the lady's, Asian, she comes over and gets in their face. It's like, it's also that it'd be one thing if, like, these people, had their house taken by them or something, and they were the bank, or they were the person that did it. But it's like just made up. They just projected on them.
Yes, that's exactly what this is. This is projection. When you look at the Democratic Party and the history of the Democratic Party, we know they're the ones that enslaved my people. We know that they're the ones that implemented Jim Crow. They're the ones that are the reason why we call ourselves black instead of African. They've done so many demonic things to us, and now here they are trying to project that onto Republicans and the conservative side of things. And that's exactly, you hit the nail on the head with that. This is merely projection. This is evil projecting so that people don't look at them as evil and look at us as the evil.
They've got to flip the script. And that's absolutely true. We're all Americans, but we can all say we're people and be proud of where we came from at the same time. And the Democrats have put out so many names for everybody. They just want to be the person that names it whatever they want, and they're going to change it all the time.
Absolutely. Malcolm X has a quote. I forget what it is, but he talks about, be careful, the media will have you hating the good guys. And that's where we're coming to right now.
And there's the big one where he talks about the Democrats being really bad and all the rest of it. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't mean the Republicans are perfect either, but Trump is taking down those bad blue bloods, and it's incredible. We'll be right with Hotep Jesus. He's on fire. You better take over now. I never took voice lessons. When I start screaming, I blow my voice out, so I'm going to be even more raspy. Stay with us. Front and center, you already talked about where we are in history, this crossroads, and what the globalists are wanting to do. What other knowledge you want to lay on us?
Well, this weekend, I spent some time with Turning Point USA, and they created a retreat for the black conservatives. And so I just want to take some time to kind of educate people on that and educate people on Hoteps and how that relates to the Black community. So I think I should start there first. In the Black community, you're one of two things. You're either a Black conservative or you're Hotep, and often those two things become synonymous. A Black conservative would be like Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's what they would consider the token or icon.
Kind of like an Urkel.
Yeah, that's the look you would get. Now you have another section of the Black community which is more urban, possibly spent some time in jail, definitely a little bit more street down to earth, but has awakened mentally, is more conscious, is off the Democratic plantation, and they call those Hotep. Whether they are subscribed to the Hotep ideology or not, if you go just do a quick search engine search on DuckDuckGo or whatever, and just type in Hotep, and you'll see a list of slandering articles when they slander.
Sure, the system's afraid of Hotep. So explain what Hotep is then.
Hotep is really, I would say, Afrocentric consciousness. Of course,
which, by the way, is a good thing if it's good roots and empowering. They make the globalists don't want anybody to have their real roots. They want this fake plastic thing for everybody, so everybody realizes who their roots are and how it all comes together.
Yeah, I mean, look at Black Lives Matter. That was supposed to be for African people, and it turned out to be for everybody but African people. They had it co-opted by George Soros with his Open Society and all of his funding. And then what they did was they used all that funding to attack Hoteps because they don't want a conscious message to get out, because they know that Hoteps can bring empowerment to conservatism, because we have so much stain, because we have so much respect in the streets with real Black people, not the bourgeoisie that lives in the NAACP and the Black caucus that tries to speak for us, but is completely detached from reality, which is where the Turning Point Retreat comes in. This weekend, I spent a lot of time with people like James T. Harris, who's an OG Black conservative. Amazing Lucas. I know you're probably familiar with his work.
Oh, he was here, yeah.
Yeah, awesome guy. I spoke to him till like 3:30 in the morning. Shout out to Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum put it together. Spent some time with Candace Owens. We had dinner, we had lunch, we had good chats, good talks. And I know you know Candace Owens. So she has some things up her sleeve that's going to propel the Black conservatism in this country.
And that's really scaring. That's really scaring the Democratic Party and the globalists and the literal Nazi Soros.
Oh, yeah. This is the antidote to the cancer that the left is. We call it the evil left. And this is the antidote to all of that. This is the red pill for the mind of people who are still sleeping or still plugged into the matrix.
And let me just quantify this, but from your own perspective, you know more about this from your perspective than I do. The true libertarian, right-wing Christian, pro-Renaissance group, whatever you want to call it, is simply saying we want to empower everybody, and that would actually create a system that would empower people and make them not dependent. The left goes, oh, we're going to protect you, but then they destroy you and make you dependent. And so that's what's so attractive about real red pill conservatism, is that it's saying, no, we recognize your power. We want you to be powerful.
Correct. There's nothing wrong with that. The thing is, Democrats want to disenfranchise. They want to suck or siphon power out of the community. You see, it doesn't happen overnight. You see, when you come in and you practice, warfare, you come in, you bomb, and it's just over with. No, that's not what Democrats do. They siphon, and they, like a parasite, they slowly suck the life out of your communities. They suck the life out of our people. They are vampires, exactly. And that's what they've done to the Black community between the 1950s until now, especially the 60s, the 70s, and 80s. You saw their politics accelerate the decline of the Black community. And this is what we're seeing now. And that's what we're fighting.
Beautiful. We're going to go to break in a few minutes. I want to come back and talk about, from your unique perspective, what's happening. But it's real, and it's just crazy that it's like Donald Trump was a flashpoint for it, because the Black community, going back 30, 40 years, knew that Trump was actually just pro everybody. He likes everybody. And then they now try to demonize him from the corporate level. But deep down, everybody that's known Trump knows that's not true.
Absolutely. The Black community knows it's not true. For the most part, The issue is that the media has done such a great job of brainwashing people. They've done such a great job of making the MAGA hat a symbol of hate that people are now deterred from goodness, from righteousness, from America. Like, this is the first time since I've been alive in 38 years, I've seen people become anti-American, and it's sickening.
And that's because the globalists had captured America. They were siphoning it for evil. Now that America's having a crisis of soul and might become good again, that's why they're scared. And now that's why they're saying it's bad.
You know, someone very profoundly once said many years ago that if fascism ever comes to America, it'll come in the name of liberalism.
If you are receiving this transmission, you are the resistance.
You just saw a short excerpt of the full interview we did with this notable awakened human. If you want to see the full unedited interview, go to InfoWars Interviews online. We have links below, and we have links to the side to our other channels. But the full interviews are being posted to InfoWars Interviews online on YouTube and other platforms. And you can always find the full live transmission at Infowars.com/show.
Support good oral health with our one-of-a-kind Super Blue fluoride-free products. InfoWars Life brings you a revolutionary toothpaste blend with iodine and nano silver designed to deliver a powerful clean. Enjoy a minty fresh flavor made with peppermint oil or try our bubblegum flavor. Pair this groundbreaking toothpaste with the Super Blue fluoride-free mouthwash and supercharge your oral health. Our amazing mouthwash features natural oils and ancient ingredients used since Aboriginal and biblical times. Instead of containing fluoride, our Super Blue line is loaded with the good halogen iodine and an array of other beneficial compounds that have been hand-selected for their oral health benefits. Super Blue fluoride-free mouthwash and toothpaste are the first and only to contain all of these natural ingredients: xylitol, nano silver, and iodine. Notice the difference with our Super Blue fluoride-free products. Refresh your breath and invigorate your oral health routine at InfoWarsStore.com. That's InfoWarsStore.com.